Watch how brave I am.
Watch how brave you are.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're like an explorer in an old room. You be careful, don't slip. Whee!
You either like a firm bed or a soft bed.
Yep.
And you prefer a soft bed.
I prefer a soft bed, yeah.
See, this wasn't really for you. It's quite a firm bed. I slept alright on it, but you prefer much softer.
Yeah, yeah. For me, my own personal taste, this bed was way too hard. For me, it was like sleeping on granite.
I quite enjoyed it.
But you liked it, didn't you? So, yeah. So, yeah, and yeah, I mean, when I say comfortable stay, again, that's my personal taste. But, you know, comfortable stay. We've got another night here tonight.
I like that they have got all the different bits of art, because again, Bristol was a city full of art.
Yeah.
So
I just like the King Kong.
Lots of bits of art around the room, which is quite nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. So, we are going to head downstairs to breakfast, don't we? I assume it's like a buffet. We prepaid last night. So, I'd imagine it's some sort of buffet.
Yes.
Made it downstairs into the lobby. Just a little overview of the grand lobby. I think the hotel group is called Mercure. I take that to be pronounced Mercure. Unless it's like, you know, like Mercury. I don't know how they pronounce the E. Mercure, is it? Yeah. Alright, nice little photo op actually. You can sit there, have your photo taken. Yeah, a little bit of seating here in the lobby. Here's your reception desk where you book in. That's where we booked in last night. And the restaurant is just over here. There's actually like a menu here. So I assume this is, yeah, so this is going to be like your dinner time. They do fish and chips, they do steaks. Yeah, all right, I mean, we're probably going to eat out in the city later, so, but we're certainly going to check out their breakfasts. A few people near dining, but we've chosen this table right beside the window. Some views out there into the city. We'll obviously have a look at the front of the hotel as we leave in a minute. And you've got like cereals over there, and then there's a hot counter over there, so it's a buffet. Nice. So this is the little breakfast that you've put together. It looks really good, AJ. Yeah. All right, good cutting skills. AJ does love a good hotel stay. Shelley's little breakfast here, little tiny mini croissant. Look at that, some bacon on top of a hash brown and some cucumber. All right. So actually, I thought that was Mama Bear's breakfast. That's actually your breakfast today.
This is for you.
Oh, thanks. Pancake toaster on the go.
Well, no, you press the button and it squirts out the mix and then it cooks it.
Oh, that's fancy, isn't it? All right, so here is some of the options here. Got some fruit options, some yogurt, that type of thing, like a fruit, like compote, I want to say. Oh, some meats. Oh yeah, this is my kind of stuff here, like these meats and cheeses and whatnot. And then some hot choices over here. You've got some sausages, bacon, black pudding, beans. Beans have no place on a breakfast. Well, unless it's in a ramekin. Hash browns. Nice. All right, I'm going to start with this. We've got some black pudding on there, tomato, scrambled egg hash browns, sausage and bacon. So I'm going to polish that off and then maybe have some of this. And Mama Bear, you're keeping it healthy?
Just thought, try it.
Yeah.
Give it a go.
Yeah, I thought I would try it too, but you know, we're back to this. Just stepped outside of the hotel. That's not the hotel. This is the hotel, the Grand. Estates there. Do love these. It's this sort of grand architecture. Something that we're not really used to. Certainly in Penzance. Not on this scale and whatnot. I think we are going to head that way in a minute. I assume that's toward the river, but I think Shellbell's just gone this way with the kids. Tilly was intrigued by the colourful unicorn up there. It's on the Bank of England branch. I don't know if this is an active branch. It could be, I don't know. There are. A unicorn. Okay, so evidently there's a barber shop here just next door to the hotel. Chez Marcel. Oh, yes! A Breton creperie. We might have to investigate that. Not right now because I'm full of breakfast, but that looks amazing. Oh yes, and look, they got the La Nordique, one of my favourite galettes of all time. Well, how about that? The Nucia Sweet options. Just love exploring. Taylor's Court. I'm not gonna walk down there, but yeah, I do love exploring all these sorts of places. Somewhere I've never been because I've never been to Bristol. I think Shelley's been here once recently. Shelley's been here once recently, and I think she might have come here as a child. But I've never been to Bristol. I've flown out of Bristol Airport lots of times, and I've been to like Cribbs Causeway and stuff. But I've never been into the city of Bristol. So yeah, this is awesome. Got the Palestine Museum Cultural Centre. Probably haven't got time for that today, but yeah, interesting. Yeah, Shelley's right. There is literally art, like these big murals everywhere. And this is just like, we've literally just stepped outside of the hotel. So when Shelley was here just prior to Christmas, so this is where the Christmas market was, in this vicinity. Yeah, I'll leave a link in the description if you want to see Shell Bell's video of Bristol. You just like came up for lunch, didn't you?
Okay, I did.
Just drove to Bristol for lunch. Wow. Heading in the direction of the mall. Shelley believes that the mall is down this way somewhere. And actually for like a Saturday, I know it's like, what time is it? About 10:30 or something? No, it's relatively early. Is it 10:30?
Oh, it's just 10:10.
10:10. So I suppose it's not like, it's not like peak time, if you will. But actually it's quite chilled. It's not like hundreds, thousands of people just like milling around. I would say, like, on first impressions, it seems a bit quieter and less manic, shall I say, than Plymouth.
But also, it is January.
January, yep.
And
so you're not going to have
massive weather warnings out for this weekend.
Yeah, that's right. So you're not going to have, like, I suppose, like, loads and loads of visitors, I guess. Yeah, nice. And we've got no major plans for today other than we just want to mill around, have a look. So from a vlog point of view, we're just going to like point and shoot the camera. Yeah, it's massive mural here. Loving Morph. Morph. I used to like that. And is that the chicken from Chicken Run? Oh yeah, because there's like Wallace and Gromit. That's awesome. Made in Bristol. Nice. It's just off of what I assume to be a main street. States here Quakers Lane. There has to be a Warhammer shop here somewhere. Somewhere there has to be a Warhammer shop. Oh yes, just up at the far end of Quakers Lane, I see a blue plaque, an information placard. You know that I'm always drawn in by these. What does it say? Ellen King, MBE, 1896 to 1968, headmistress of Bristol's first nursery school, which stood next to this 13th century hall. States here in recognition of her tireless work on behalf of the local community. Made it to Cabo Circus. So we take this to be, so this is like a shopping mall, we think, but it looks a little bit sort of open air. It's not completely like enclosed, and it has got a bit of roofing up there. Similarly, it reminds us to the one in Exeter. So yeah, we'll have a little mooch around. We're not going to take you around like, shop for shop. That'll be a little bit boring. We will go and explore some other things later on, particularly down by the river. But yeah, we're just going to have a little look around here. Okay, it's like this we've come to the end of this like area here, and we've got a few little bits there, some eating options. We're always drawn in by eating options. You've got a pret-a-manger, or whatever they're called over there. There's a Five Guys. You've got your Claire's accessories. Matilda's already clocked in on that. You've got Slim Chickens up there. New Look. Oh, Hotel Chocolat. Yeah, all right. Well, like I said, we're not going to take you around every shop because that would make for a fairly long, well, yeah, long and boring vlog for you guys. So we'll just kind of like highlight what we're doing in here. And yeah, we're just gonna have a little mooch around. Oh, there's a Krispy Kreme over there as well. All right. And AJ has literally just dashed straight into the Lego store. He's actually got some of his Christmas money to spend. He's got about 60 quid in his pocket, well, our pockets. So I'm sure he'll probably be wanting to buy some Lego. And yep, this might take a while. Oh yes, look at the barge from Return of the Jedi. I love that, look at Jabba. Brilliant. £429. Penny shy of 430 quid. Lots of copyrighted music, but the kids enjoyed a real good dance in this shop. AJ's just said he wants to go back to the room now, he's done. Probably because he's got his Lego toys in there and whatnot. But yeah, I think Penzance could do something like this. This will be amazing in Penzance. Come on, Penzance Town Council, let's make this happen. Oh man, now we're in like a geek clothes store going around. This is going to take some time. Tilly said that she's going to purchase a load of stuff. And I'm here now wandering around, bored. Oh, I want to just go to Warhammer. I never get anything I want. I'd like to thank all my fans. I knew I was destined for this. Look at this archway here, like double archway, caught my attention. John Wesley's first chapel and dwelling house. This chapel was built by John Wesley in 1739 and known as the New Room in the Horse Fair. He rebuilt and enlarged it in 1748. There's a museum down here. I don't think we're gonna have time to go in the museum. That must be John Wesley himself. There on his horse. Yeah, it's a nice statue, I like that. And John Wesley, of course, was the guy that he came down and preached at Gwennap Pit, which we visited a while back. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to see our Gwennap Pit video. Nice. The New Room Stable. Hello. Yeah, you're right in there. It is a sunny day. The weather has improved. That storm blew over quite quickly. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hello, bird. Yeah, interesting. I like little things like that where you kind of come off the beaten trail and find something. Yeah, so it is John Wesley. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to head back to the hotel very quickly, drop the kiddos' stuff off that they bought, and then head down to the river.
Yeah.
Look at the lion you got. Like it's almost like a paper, like mache type thing, isn't it? Right, let's head in this direction. I think this is where the hotel is. Right, we've just left the hotel just after a little bit of a recharge of the old batteries, just 20 minutes or so, and I do see the Warhammer store. Oh yes, this is a big moment for our trip here to Bristol. Mama Bear is so excited. Matilda is genuinely excited. Let's head in. Check out some of this architecture. It really is beautiful. I think this is Broad Street, but I'm not 100% sure. There's a coffee shop there. We were looking for a coffee shop. There's like loads of stuff here. This is amazing. Oh no, it's Corn Street. Broad Street was where our hotel is. This intersects with Broad Street. So this is Corn Street. Corn Street. Look at that like torch there. It's not lit, but I would imagine at night that would potentially be lit. It's amazing. The commercial rooms. Look at that over there.
Wetherspoons.
That's a Wetherspoons, is it? All right. Okay, there's lots of little bits and pieces here. This market. Just inadvertently walked into a market here in the street. Corn Street. All right, I like it. I like the vibe here. It's quite chilled. It seems to be quite a chilled city. like we said earlier on in the video, you walk around Plymouth, and Plymouth is bustling, it's busy, a bit too busy sometimes. But actually, I can cope with this. It's, you know, as you know, you think this is like a Saturday afternoon. Yeah. Okay, we might have happened across something called the Secret Cafe. Looks like it's in this church. Maybe it's a former church, or maybe it's still an active church, and this bit is just a cafe. I don't know. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's check it out. Okay, we're at our table. I'm not going to pan the camera around too much because there are lots of people in here enjoying a beverage and a bit of cake and whatnot. They do hot food evidently as well, but not so much of a secret place because everyone seems to know about it. And the lady is just going to be bringing our beverages. So yeah, we went for a hot chocolate each, didn't we?
Mine.
It is. AJ also opted for a little like baby chino type thing, or like a little baby hot chocolate, something like that. And then Shelley and I, here we go, opted for our hot chocolate. Goodness! I like all the flowers here on the street. I like that. Oh, go, go, go! I don't want to get killed here in Bristol. Okay, just like an information placard, I am drawn in by statues as well. This is a gentleman by the name of Burke. Surely he lived longer than 6 years. I wish to be a member of parliament to have my share of doing good and resisting evil. Okay, maybe those are the years he was in parliament. Call me cynical, but I've never known an MP do any good. Got the hippodrome here. Look at this old school like awning. That's amazing. Someone there, Frank Matcham, theatre architect. Pretty cool. Look at this. The Hatchet Inn. States they're licensed in 1606. Look at that. Wow. I wonder how many pints have been pulled in there. 1606. That's amazing. Bristol's oldest pub, established circa 1500. I wonder what the difference is, 1606, 1500, other than 106 years. Maybe they didn't do licenses back then. Amazing, I love stuff like that. Just standing on this like overpass, like street level here, but it goes down to this good looking street down there. I like that. Look at that old building there. What caught our eye was this bit of Banksy art there. There you go. I don't know what it's called, but
Well hung lover.
Well hung lover.
Yeah.
All right. It's rather nice, isn't it? I wonder if I could get something done like this in front of my house. That'd be amazing. And I assume over there that must be Bristol Cathedral, I guess. Okay, we're not 100% sure. It looks like this is some sort of library, or part of it is library. We think. We're not sure. We might be wrong on that. So pinch of salt, as they say. But yeah, there is Bristol Cathedral. Get a closer look there a minute. Okay, so I spoke in error. That is the library. It states there, Central Library. So that's the library. So we're not sure what this is. What did you say this potentially was?
Maybe the vestibules.
Vestibules. All right, whatever that is. Okay, so evidently it's Bristol City Hall. And so I just walked into AJ. It does say the vestibules there. All right, I think that's pretty much covered what this is. Looks a very distinguished fellow, doesn't he? There holding his book. Hello. Raja Ramunan or something, Roy. Okay, I'm not gonna, I've mispronounced that, so I'm not gonna butcher that further. Born on the 22nd of May, 1772. Bengal. Alright, died in Bristol apparently. Okay, that's who that is. Okay, so he was a philosopher, reading that in a little bit more detail. Nice. Whether cathedrals, churches, chapels, all that sort of thing, whether they are your thing, I mean, you know, it can't be denied that they are spectacular buildings. I mean, you know, look at this. Bristol Cathedral. That's gated off there, so evidently that is not the way in. Here we are, here's the way in. Okay, Tilly wants to go in, so let's have a look. I don't really need to commentate on this, do I? You can see how magnificent a building this is. A little bit of work going on, there's scaffolding and all behind those like fences. Looks like there's some work being done to the organ. And that's obviously looking back in the other direction. Look at that magnificent window down there, stained glass window. Oh, I got excited. I thought maybe we could go up, but it's roped off. Okay, but kids are fascinated that the body of this gentleman is kind of in there. They wanted to open it and have a look. Just another shot there of this building before we make our way out. We're going to carry on. Okay, the kids are very hungry. It's about 1 o'clock, so we said we just get them a little bit of pizza pie. So that's what we'll do in a minute. Right, so we've just got back from the little pizzeria there. That looks pretty good, I've got to be honest. All right, we'll let it cool for a minute and then tuck in. Okay, AJ wants to like run into the pigeons. Hello, pigeons. Goodness, there is a big Ferris wheel here in Bristol. Doesn't look like it's operational. There's nobody on it. I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it is the... Maybe it's for Bristol Eye. Okay, look at this gate area we've just stumbled upon. There's like walls of water there. I think the kiddos are making a beeline for that. We've got some restaurants as well here. There's that wheel. Weaver Curious. I'm not 100% sure what that is, but whatever it is, it's booked. It's all fully booked, I mean. Take that back. This Ferris wheel is operational. Yeah, my first impression of Bristol is it's very nice. Cool vibe, chilled vibe. Yeah, I'm impressed. I like it. Definitely will come back. And we've got tomorrow here as well. But yeah, impressed with Bristol so far. These like barge boats down there, they're awesome. Like canal boats rather. Also, one of these bridges that has all these like locks and everything on. Hundreds of them, thousands of them probably. Checking out this statue of like a mariner. Oh, I think AJ's stepping on his foot, says Tilly. Poor chap having his like feet stepped on. It's like a replica galleon over there. I don't know what that is. It's on the other side of a river, so well, I mean we could cross, we just have to go across that bridge, but it seems a bit of a way to go just to check out the name of this. Very cool. Okay, we are just utilising the bridge just to cross the river. There's that ship Balmoral that we passed or focused on a minute ago. Replica of whatever ship that is down there. I think we might be walking in that direction now. Okay, I think we are going to head down there actually. There's a nice view here of the Balmoral. Don't know anything about that ship. Nice. Okay, so this is called Prince's Wharf. This area. You are here. So that is obviously the Balmoral. So that must be, so you got, so I assume a Mayflower, John King. So they must be, we'll have a little, yeah, we'll have a look up there. A bit of information about the Balmoral, the MV Balmoral. Motor vessel Balmoral was designed to be a dual-purpose ship as a car passenger ferry and for day excursions, built by J.I. Thornycroft in 1949 to be flagship of Southampton's Red Funnel Fleet. Interesting. I don't know if you can go on board. Looks like there's a little gangway with an entrance down there. We're not going to be doing that today because we definitely ain't got time to go on board. But yeah, nice. It should keep more of our old historic ships really. We do break up too many of them and then they're gone. So yeah, it's good to see this. Yeah, so that would be the way there on board, but it is roped off. Yeah, nice. Love these geek crane things as well. Look at that. Amazing. And there's the stern there of the Balmoral. Bristol's obviously our home port. Oh, evidently this one is the Mayflower out of Gloucester. It's obviously another historic vessel that's been tied up here. A bit of information down there on that one. Nice. I say, this is awesome with all these little boats lined up. John King, 1935. Okay, we're getting closer to that magnificent replica over there. That does look very cool. Let's get a bit closer. Here's the Matthew. I've heard of the Matthew. I can't think off the top of my head what her historical significance was. But yeah, I think the Matthew is quite a famous ship of this sort of like galleon era, if you will. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I mean, it states here ship closed, but can you imagine, like, I don't know, back in the day, like in late 1500s, 1600s or whatever. Can you imagine going across the Atlantic to the New World and that? Imagine sailing. Imagine sailing in the Atlantic on that. Another view there of the Matthew. Quite hard to get close. Obviously, this sort of like barge thing is tied up there. You've obviously got to walk down to it. The attraction is closed at the minute. I assume it's an attraction. You can just visit. Yeah. Looks pretty cool. So there it is. We found out that that was the Matthew. Hey, you right?
Yeah, we're just waiting.
It's just, yeah, it's right. It's just, so that's the Matthew, that replica. And I was just, I was just saying on camera, I can't remember the significance of the Matthew, but I have heard of the Matthew before. So, yeah, nice. Oh, look at all those birds. Loving the like row of, I want to say historic cranes. I mean, they're certainly not new, are they? But I like the row of them there along the harbour. Number there says number 32. 31. So, yeah, so I assume 30 and 29. What happened to the others? Maybe they were removed. But yeah, it's quite an impressive piece of kit. Right, the kids are starting to get quite tired. It is about 3:30 in the afternoon. We have been at it all day. What we're going to do is we're going to have an early tea, but we are going to head back to the hotel first, just to let them recharge their batteries for half an hour or so. They can put their feet up on the bed and just chill. So I think that's the plan. We're going to do that off camera, obviously. You don't need to see us chilling in the hotel room, but we're going to head back to the hotel now, and then after, we're going to go out for a little bite to eat. We can probably head back to that shopping centre, the Cabo Circus or whatever it was called. We're probably going to head back there because there's lots of choices there that the kids will enjoy. One thing I've noticed with Bristol, hundreds of buses. Absolutely hundreds of buses. Bristol comes to life in the evening, late afternoon evening, because now the city's very busy. Over the course of the day, it's been quite quiet, really, quite a chilled city to walk around in the day, but now much more busy. Okay, we're almost back at the hotel now. Like I said, we're just going to chill a little bit off camera, and then we'll go and get a bite to eat later on. Okay, we made it back to our hotel, the Grand. It is a couple of hours later. We're heading back into town, back to the Cabo Circus, and we have booked a table at Frankie and Benny's, which is a restaurant that we haven't eaten at for a long time. There used to be one in Newquay, but it closed a number of years ago, closed permanently. So we haven't eaten in one for a while. So yeah, we saw it and we thought, well, heck it, why not? Let's eat in there. It's like New York Italian style. Okay, made it to Frankie and Benny's. Let's head in, check in, get our seat, get our tummies full. Nice. All right, so we've been seated. Here is the menu. We've got a brunch option, or available until 4 p.m. So we haven't got access to the brunch menu, which is fair enough. But they do pasta, burgers, Frankie's faves. What does that involve? A barbecue chicken stack. Sorry, it's a little bit blurry there, I think. A slow-cooked barbecue rib, sounds amazing. Steakhouse special. Sirloin, I could possibly eat a sirloin, either that or it's going to be one of the burger options there. There's some pizza, but we did have a little bit of pizza, sort of unintended, earlier on this afternoon. So I don't think I'm in the market for pizza, but there we are. Yeah, and that's just that's not like the menu side. And our server has gone to get us some beverages. So all right, nice. Our food order in. What I do like about these sorts of restaurants is an open kitchen. I do like an open kitchen there. It's I like that. We've actually started to eat before I filmed it. This is like a little sharing platter for us all. Obviously some onion rings there, little barbecued chicken things, a little bit of chicken. We've already sort of dug into that, haven't we? Oh, and there's your onion ring. And what was that one?
These are like potato skins with cheese and bacon.
Yeah,
and
almost
stuff.
like similar to like nachos in a way, but not the sort of nachos crisps. You know what I mean? Yeah, nice. Here is the main event. I ordered a sirloin steak. It doesn't look the biggest steak, to be fair, but it looks okay. We shall see what that is like. Ordered it with peppercorn sauce. You went with a half rack of ribs, didn't you?
Came with some slaw and some chips.
Yeah. AJ then has got fish fingers and beans. And Tilly, the usual standard chicken nugget.
Hiya!
Whoa.
And a french fry sauce.
Yeah. All right. So definitely not the biggest of steaks, and it has well and truly gone beyond the medium rare where I asked it to be. It's all right, but it's not great. Okay, heading out. Overall, our dining experience at Frankenbenny's was worth it. It was very nice. The service was absolutely fantastic. Like I said, the steak was a little bit overdone. Not the biggest of steaks, so I was a little bit disappointed at that. Everything else was absolutely fine. And yeah, glad we went. Navigating the mean streets of Bristol at night. What a day, however. We are very, very tired, even though it's only about 8 o'clock at night. We're going to head back to the hotel, hit the hay, and then tomorrow is another day, and we've got some awesome things planned. So we are going to leave a video there. I do hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to do all the usual YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, smash the bell. Check us out on all of our socials at The Bright Side. So from us to you, cheers and gone. I think that's like a perfect size door for kids. Isn't that amazing? Just outside of this like church building. Perfect.